Hatori,
Hello.
do you remember when we had our recent interview with our special guest? I won't spoil it in case
Hmm.
somebody doesn't know. And I talked all the stuff about how easy it is to write songs every week.
Yes. Yeah.
I talked some big talk.
Oh man.
That's hubris
Yeah.
for you.
And I had a very similar experience.
I jinxed us both.
Yeah.
Jinxed us both.
Yep. Yeah. She got in our heads.
Yeah, it's
I
her
don't think
fault.
it's our fault. I don't think
Yeah.
so, but
I mean, we had everything was working smoothly.
it was
Yeah,
until Mel came along.
until a
Uh,
professional.
we're just joking, Mel. It's a good thing. We're being challenged.
Yeah.
So yes.
Uh, Welcome, everybody. This is They Can't All Be Bangers. This is a songwriting podcast with Jeremy Herzer and Hatori. We try to write a song in the space of a week, and we're both referring to, we had a recent interview with Melissa Mulligan of Music,
Career mastermind.
Music Career Mastermind, and she, one of my favorite conversations about songwriting and music generally that I've had in a long, long time.
Yeah.
It was really, really instructive and really instructive. I'm working on my adverbs. It was a wonderful conversation. I learned a lot. I had really challenged me in some good ways, and we're very excited to have that up on the channel soon for all of you. So,
So excited. It's gonna be so good.
Hattori, yeah, we both struggled. We both needed extensions today,
Mhm. Yes. Sure.
which is fine. We don't have a boss to report to. Uncle Internet, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know who owns Zoom. Maybe we report to them.
Hmm. Good question.
Nobody's hit me up.
I feel like I should know that.
Who owns Zoom?
Right. I feel like it was a big discussion
Hmm.
around COVID.
Oh,
I see, maybe I might have just hallucinated the whole thing.
maybe.
It's
It's
possible.
probably Justin Timberlake.
Probably. That makes sense. All
That's
right.
very
Just
generous of
like
you.
Justin
That
Timberlake,
makes sense.
owner of Zoom.
Yeah. Hattori, what do you think? Do you want to go first? You want to flip a coin?
You
You want
know,
to?
I would love to go first
Okay,
because I just want to get it over with.
let's do it.
And I know I say this every week, but every week I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
there's been very few times that I've been actually excited to
Oh, come on,
share.
Herzer. So dumb. Why do I do that every week?
Can I do it now? Perfect. Uh, so the thing about this week for me is that it's just guitar and vocals. And I decided to challenge myself on
Yeah,
the guitar just because I'm trying to learn new chords and stuff. And it got really jazzy.
I love it.
Uh,
E minor half diminished. Come on.
I mean, I think that's what it is, but it could not be that. I could be
Listen,
wrong. So,
all the guitar dweebs in the comments, don't at us.
yeah, don't okay, if it's wrong, just don't tell me. Okay.
Yeah,
Rather
DM her with if it's wrong.
Oh, yeah. And it's a very specific vibe that I do not do. And I keep doing this to myself because I'm trying new things, which
Hey,
right? It's a good
awesome.
um and I didn't know what it was about. I it's word vomit and
Yep.
weird chords that I can barely play. Actually, I can't play this the whole way through because they're very difficult.
Well,
So, um that's all I'm going to say about it. Let's just go.
love it.
All right.
Yes.
And I last minute was recording the vocals, so because I'm like, I don't know what to
Do
do.
you have a working title for this or no?
I don't, but
Okay.
maybe you can suggest something at the end.
Okay. Sounds good.
Here we go.
All alone, feeling like you're fully grown, living in a new time zone, feeling like a rolling stone. Got a soft duvet for your brand new bed. You got a little nightlight glowing by your head. Haven't figured out how to open the window yet. At least you're living on your own. It's a brave new world and you're not afraid. There's air to breathe, but it's not the same as it was back home. That you've summer wind at your back, you take the leap. Calculate mid-fall how to land on your feet. How bittersweet it is to pick up the phone. I just wanted to say that I'm doing fine, all according to plan and just what I signed for. I got just what I wanted. Yes, I guess that's true. Do I miss the old? Or maybe just a little. I thought it was home that made me non-committal. I'm thinking that it might be me who's afraid to grow. Ooh. Hey, hey. No, you don't have the answers, let alone the questions. What did Billy Joel say in a room of our own? The weight of choices and options weaken your knees, and now you're trying to remember just how to breathe. How bittersweet it is to hold your own keys. I just wanted to say that I'm doing fine, all according to plan and just what I signed for. I got just what I wanted. Yes, I guess that's true. Do I miss the old? Or maybe just a little. I thought it was home that made me non-committal. I'm thinking that it might be me who's afraid to grow. Now I think it might be me.
Sorry for the the many.
That was amazing. Oh gosh, that's wonderful. I do hear that keyboard, whatever's happening with the piano.
Oh yeah, that. Hey, let's maybe just not do that. Let's just say hi real quick.
Oh, hi.
There's a little person in the room with us.
You know who I am? Probably not.
She can't hear you at all.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
But anyway, it was an experimental song, you know?
I think it's great. Yeah, I love the story and kind of the imagery, and I felt like I was in this person's apartment. Or whatever, you know what I mean? So I think that's a really interesting. I mean, I like songs that make you think and make you wonder, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? I cared about this character in this story. Yeah, I like the guitar. And I also liked your, where's the part in there? Bless you. I think it was like summer wind at your back. You take the leap.
Uh-huh.
There was a vocal quality you had in there where it was almost like an auntie or like a narrator or like it just kind of lended itself well to that sort of third party voice to me. That's it was easy for me to kind of imagine it that way. So those are fine chords too, Hatori.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure them out.
Yeah.
I was playing literally just the most random things.
Yeah.
I don't really know chord shapes and stuff, so I put my fingers wherever I think will work and then pluck away.
You played chord roulette. You're like, what is this?
Exactly.
Okay. Yep.
I played it out on the keys to figure out what I was playing because I don't know.
I dig it.
Cool.
I think it's fun. I think there's meat on the bone there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very first draft for sure.
Actually, that's a good point.
Draft, right?
Well, I've been calling these demos.
Yeah.
Melissa called them drafts, and I think that's actually a much more helpful,
more accurate.
Yeah. No? Right. Because it does frame it in that, like, I would even think now that I'm thinking about it, a demo is way more polished than what I typically do. You know what I mean? Right. It's been refined. So, cool.
Well, it is your turn, my friend.
All right. Well, I struggled a fair amount too. I knew subject-wise what I wanted to write about, and I went back to some old chords and like a stitch of a melody I had 100 years ago that I was writing for church, and I never finished. I was writing trying to write an Easter song forever. I've been trying to write it, and it just never worked. So, and I think so. Like you, I finished writing my lyrics and tracking my vocals like minutes before we started. So I got one take, one vocal take, and I think there's some melody in here that I've lifted from one of my other songs. So that would be probably the first thing I'd go back and refine, is really work on the chorus melody. But this song I am calling, I don't know what I'll call it. So
okay, I'm excited. Here we go.
So many years I've gotten by on just the twinkle in my eye, a silver tongue to clean the plate of all the messes I had made. Who knows who I could be if I would ever try. I see the labor and the toil, pulling fruit out of the soil. I know the best my life can be is when I work consistently. Yeah. Who knows who I could be if I would ever try. I'm living in a dream of what my life could be if I could only be somebody else. And after all of this and the opportunities I miss, I can't help but see getting by on charm ain't what it used to be. It's a drink of my design that I've downed 1,000,000 times, to never practice and never fight, and then complain I can't get it right. Who knows who I could be if I would ever try. I'm living in a dream of what my life could be if only I could be somebody else. And after all of this, the opportunities I miss, I can't help but see. Yeah, someday I'll do the work. I'll put the first things first. I'll see the just rewards that I deserve. But today I'm still the same, getting by on shifting blame, and I can't help but see getting by on charm ain't what it used to be. Ain't what it used to be. That is An original song by Jeremy Herzer. Thank you for that applause.
That hit hard.
It hit me hard writing it.
Yeah. That's one of, what's the deep cuts? Is that what they call them? That's heavy, but in like a beautiful, like palatable way, This is stuff that I think nobody wants to hear because it hurts. But it's so relatable and so honest. It's beautiful. Love the chord progression. Love the organ sound that you did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Great too. The melody is classic. Like it's very, timeless. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Jazzy, what did you think? Yes. Good.
Yes, that's a yes. I'll take a yes.
Yes.
She's like a Randy Jackson. She's a
yeah.
That's a yes for me, dog.
It's a yes for me, dog. Can you say that?
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it in here. Yeah, well, I knew this week this is what I wanted to write about. It's just I just been reflecting on it a lot in that I've been playing guitar, for instance, for 27 years. Honestly, if I'd spent 10 minutes a day, literally 10 minutes a day, like I would be a very competent guitar player. I mean, and apply that to any other, actually, if I had sat down and done meaningful practice 10 minutes a week, I probably would be head and shoulders above what I am now. So, and that you can apply that to any domain in my life,
Yeah.
So,
wow. Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. I love this. I think that it's very Jeremy Herzer, that it hits something and hits on something that is not talked about, that is very poignant, but also very relatable and human, It's just not a common thing that you hear, which I think is really, you found something rare, and very valuable.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to also give life to the, you know what I mean? Like when you have an idea and you just can't do anything with it. So the chords and everything, I'm glad to give some life to the, so this is actual song now that I can work on.
Yeah, totally.
So, which is cool.
It's very cool. Once again.
A couple of bangers.
Yeah. Well,
so easy.
Mine was, I still don't know how I feel about mine.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
But this is, I'm going to be thinking about this one all week, I think.
Well, I'm going to be thinking about the fact that your daughter thought my song was cool.
She did.
I mean, she said yes, but I'm extrapolating.
Oh, she for sure loved it. She actually asked, what is the song called? She is about to play a drum solo, so I think that we're going to have to probably cut it very soon. But anyway.
All right.
This was lovely.
Thank you. I agree, Hatori. I enjoyed your song. Thanks for being my partner in podcasting. Is that a thing? Yeah, partner in podcasting.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hope you have a great weekend.
Yes. Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy the weather, I guess.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm gonna go do Murph on Monday.
Nice.
With Murph?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's tough stuff that I never want to do.
Well, I was gonna say see you out there, but maybe next year.
No.
Okay, maybe the year after. All right, buddy.
I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.